Hey besties, and welcome back to Girl Call Your Sister, the podcast equivalent of a girl's bathroom pep talk.
I'm Nyx, your grounded, slightly witchy big sister who is definitely burning sage and incense right now.
I'm Ashlyn, your emotionally exhausted and dramatic favorite little sister.
Today on the podcast, we're going to do something fun. We're going to ask each other some really spicy, unhinged questions.
And we might know the answers to some of these questions because we're sisters and we know everything about each other. But for those of you who don't know us, we thought this would be a fun way for you to kind of get to know us a little bit better.
So before we get started, let's do a mental health check-in. Ashlyn, on a scale of 1 to I Googled the horoscope of my ex-boyfriend.
I did not do that. So I am doing well. This weekend has been really low-key. Cinco, my little one, started t-ball, and yesterday was his first game. So it was really exciting to just be out there cheering him on. Everyone came. He had the biggest support fan club,
I love that. I wish I could have been there. What position does he play, or did they rotate?
He played first base yesterday, which is good because he's probably the only kid on the team that can actually catch the ball. But
all that practice is paying off.
I know. We are constantly practicing. So he was just a little slugger yesterday. He was crushing it. I was so proud of him. And it was awesome. Everyone was there. It was awesome.
That sounds like so much fun. Oh my god, I love that.
So I would say that I'm probably at a 6 or 7. I'm feeling like I probably should have done my hair, but it's Sunday and we're chilling and we're relaxing and we're just shooting.
You look so cute.
Stop, my Taylor Swift shirt. I love an oversized shirt, but it is not flattering on me whatsoever. And also, I'm just sitting here with my legs wide open. It's fine.
We're sitting the exact same way. Instead of an iPad in my lap, I have a Toby who's licking my shirt.
Oh, cute. Hi, Toby. He's obsessed with you. Oh, he's creating biscuits. He's making biscuits on
Well, he's a licker when he does biscuits, so look at my shirt. It's soaked.
Oh my.
We're both wearing our favorite artist shirt right now. You're wearing a Taylor Swift shirt, and I'm wearing a Freak Slug shirt.
Oh my goodness, what does yours say? I can't see it so far.
It says Freak Slug, and it's one of her drawings and tattoos that she has.
Oh my goodness, how cute.
Right?
Mine says, this night is sparkling. Don't you let it go. I'm wonderstruck. So we had baseball yesterday, and then I laid out in the sun. I solar paneled, got some color to me, which I'm feeling pretty good about. So let's go with a solid 6. I'm a solid 6 this week. What about
That's you? Amazing. If you had asked me on Friday, I would have said a -100 because I had a full-on anxiety attack and was banging my head on the wall because I couldn't stop crying. Then on Saturday, my boo thing took me to brunch and to go walk around and look at the cherry blossoms to help me feel better, and it definitely did. We went and got Mexican food and just walked around downtown, and it was lovely. It healed me.
Oh my gosh, he still takes you on dates, and I love that.
Yeah. He spoils me still.
After 15 years of marriage, how do
you gotta keep dating each other. You gotta love each other. Spoil each other. Yeah. I think you have to like each other more than you love each other at this point.
I get that. You can't be loving anybody that you don't like.
No, legit though.
All right, guys, so we're giving you no fake answers. This is just going to be sister overshare. Whether you're spiraling in the car, romanticizing your to-do list, or just feel like you need to talk to someone who gets it, you're in the right place. So grab your emotional support drink and let's dive in. Let's start out with something easy. Who's the fun aunt?
Who's the fun aunt?
Okay, I want to give you my answer, and then let's hear yours.
Okay, go ahead.
You're definitely the fun aunt. Your kids think I am a total fucking loser. They think I am so unhinged. Crazy aunt is me. Every birthday, I call them and I sing happy birthday to them so obnoxiously. They think I'm a moron. And honestly, like, I love being that to them. So I'll be the crazy aunt, but you're definitely the fun aunt. When you're in the room, I do not exist to my child, and I love that.
See, I love that too. And I love being a fun aunt who gets to just like come in, drop a load of presents off, especially like slime and things like that, because he loves slime, and then just bounce. And then he'll be like, next time he sees me, he's like, where's my slime? And I'm like, we'll go get some slime, bud. Let's go do it.
The one thing about my siblings that I love the most is that they are the best aunt and uncle ever. My child is obsessed with them. Whatever they have in their sauce, my child is eating all of it up. They think y'all are the cute, like the coolest humans ever, which y'all are, but it's just really cool to see from his eyes and like just look at him.
It's one of the things I miss the most about living near family is getting to see my kids interact with my family, because it was so special when Avery was like the only grandchild for both sides of the family, and I could just take her anywhere and drop her off and then just go do my thing and know 100% that they are safe,
In the
loved,
best hands.
entertained, in the best hands. They're not going to be iPad kids while they're sitting there, you know?
That is one thing that I love most about our family is that you have a babysitter. Like, me and my ex, we split custody 50-50. And on the weekends that I have Cinco, I will not give him up. Like, I will not share my time with him. Like, I am very, very selfish when it comes to my time that I get with my child.
I would not say that you're selfish. I would say that you're attentive and you are taking up as much time as you can with him, because the times that I've been there when you've had him on the weekends, you don't sit down, girl. You keep him going nonstop because you want to soak up every minute with him. And he feels that.
He has so much energy and he is so money. He doesn't even know it. Like,
so money. I love him.
So money. He's magic. Like,
let me ask a question.
Okay.
Okay. If you and I were to be arrested together, what would it be for?
If we got arrested together, what would it be for? We definitely murdered someone.
Yeah.
We definitely did.
We buried a body somewhere. We got rid of a body.
No, and they found it.
Yeah, we weren't good at covering our tracks. But I think with how much true crime we both listen to, we could put it together. And
you know, my problem lately is I am only creating, watching content that makes me happy. And so I'm not really tuning into the crime stuff like I used to because it gives me anxiety. And
same. I had to stop watching so much, especially before I go to bed, because I'll wake up in the middle of the night, you know?
Girl, I am watching so much like useless content and so many podcasts, so much like I haven't even been taking in music because I'm like, this makes me feel sad if I listen to this. And I only want to just be laughing and happy. And so, yeah, we're just not doing true crime lately. We gotta protect our peace.
We really do. We really, really do.
We got to. Also, if we got arrested for anything else besides murder, what do you think it would be for?
It would be
alcohol.
For me. What?
Alcohol and drugs.
I was gonna say it would be us being in Texas and having weed on us while in Texas.
But not me because I'm a mom.
No, I would have weed on me and you would be with me.
Yeah, I would be drunk.
Yeah.
Who would be, like, seriously though, who would be watching over us if, like, you're coming to Texas soon and we wanted to have a wild night out? Who would watch us? Like, we would, you know what I mean?
Like, who would take care of us? Michael would.
Yeah, but like, us.
I can't have a wild night because if I drink anything, I throw up or I cry or both. and I can't do alcohol. My body doesn't like it. And it's the only vice they have available in Texas that you can legally do.
I know, it's wild.
It's crazy. Like, it makes me so sick. Just let me puff that ganj and I'll be good, babe. I won't want to cry or throw up.
Okay, I want to ask the next question because I have my answer and I want to know your answer.
Okay, shoot.
Ours will probably be the same, but what is your Bravo Roman Empire? Like, what was the event that shook you on television that you just cannot get over? We're talking Summer House. Was it Paige and Craig's recent breakup? Was it Austin and Sierra? Was it when Monica in Salt Lake City? Like, we're talking those type of moments.
When the Monica stuff happened, that got me to watch Salt Lake City, and that was really good. I love Salt Lake City, and if Monica's stuff hadn't happened, I probably wouldn't have watched Salt Lake City, to be honest, because it just didn't seem as interesting to me. But I think I did not ship Paige and Craig. I loved
what?
for some. Yeah, okay. Like I loved them individually, but them together. Like if you ever watch Winter House, like some of their chemistry in Winter House was just kind of weird, and it kind of like sent some signals to me that I was like, I don't think this is long term. If it goes long term, I would love it, but
You're talking about Paige and Craig?
yeah.
That's wild. Okay. I think when they were together, I shipped them so hard. I was on that boat. I was shipping them so hard. I rode at dawn for them.
See,
and when I found out about their breakup, I was actually hurt. Like I had like one of my best friends had just gone through a breakup.
See, their dynamic is just so different. Like Paige is so New York coded, and he is so Charleston coded, and like it's just their lives are so different. And her moving down to Charleston, I never saw that happening. Not it just wasn't gonna happen. And how much it was like dangled. Oh, is she gonna do it? Oh, is she gonna do it? Just I never saw that happen. I can't picture Paige living there
It's so
and being happy.
I get that, but like when they were together, I was like, no, this could actually work. Like their contrasting lives could come together to make one, and it would be so beautiful, and I would love it. But after they broke up, have you watched Southern Charm or Summer House this week?
Yeah, I've been keeping up with both.
Like they weren't made for each other. Like
no,
like, I completely changed.
And then when Austin's talking about his new girlfriend and how he loves that she lives far away, and Paige is like, you're preaching to the choir, and you can see Craig in the background just like devastated.
Like, yeah, they don't look happy. Like she's sitting there like reading him to filth, and he's just sitting there like taking it. And I love him so much, and he's so funny. And when they were in the Bahamas, and him and Shep were fighting, or him and Austin were fighting, and he's like, I'm a storyteller, I'm a lawyer. I'm like, I get you, Chris.
I get you, baby.
No one gets you like I do. Okay, so what's your Roman Empire?
I don't know that I really have a Roman Empire with Bravo. Like I've only been watching it for 2 years now, and I like kind of been just binge watching things while I get into it. So I don't have as much of like a deep connection to as many people as you do. But there wasn't anything that I was like, I guess like the Vanderpump Rules stuff,
Scandival.
Scandival. Yeah, Scandival of it all. Yeah,
that's the only answer. It consumed me. I was on the internet more than I have ever been. I needed to know everything that was happening. Like, was Ariana taking boxes out of the house? Like, what is going on? Like, those episodes, those reunions, like, I was sat in front of my television, no matter what time it was. Like, I am here. I am present. Whatever is happening within the hour does not matter because I need to know what's going on. And
I did watch the reunions for that live because I had gotten into the Vanderpump Rules right before Scandival broke. So I was binge watching all of it, and I was not even like close to that season when it broke. And so I kind of had like a unique perspective of going through and knowing that it was going to happen, but like wanting to see, like, look for Easter eggs along the way to see, okay, like, is this actually going to happen? What are we seeing that's not, because they picked up cameras afterwards, right?
Yep.
So that when they picked up cameras again, that was wild.
Yo, that was insane. Like, them breaking the fourth wall or whatever you want to call it.
Did they pick up cameras again for, like, after Craig and Paige broke up? Because I heard.
Yeah, they did.
Okay, so so we'll get to see some more of that stuff at the end of Summer House, maybe, or both.
It's both right now, so it will be like 2 months later and stuff like that. And then, do you also watch the after shows?
I don't really watch the after shows, no, but I'll sometimes watch some of, like, the Andy Cohen stuff.
Watch What Happens Live. Okay,
yeah, Watch What
I
Happens
need
Live.
you to watch the after shows for Summer House and for Southern Charm, because Paige is on there and Craig is on there and they're talking about it. And fucking Shep, I love this man, I hate this man, I love this man, I hate this man. Like, he is great television. Like, I'll give it to him. He is good for the telly. He goes on there and he reads our giggly squad girls to filth. And let me tell you how mad I was at this big dumb man, this 50-year-old man, talking about our little podcasters and their stupid little talk show. I'm liking you this season on Southern.
No, I was cackling when he got stood up.
He's having a redeeming season, because I feel like he's had so many shitty seasons and people are just happy to see Shep going through turmoil over this girl, because he has put all of these ladies.
The way he just pulls, like, puppeteers so many women, so to see him get played so hard, I loved it. I thought it was hilarious, and I did not feel bad for him one time, honestly.
I just cannot get over the scene of him reading the text and he's on the edge of the bed that he sent to this girl, and Austin's like, no man, you did not say that. And
You
then
did not say that.
He just goes out through the rest of his day reading it to every single person. Oh, I want to get your take on JT and Vanita. Okay, what's your take?
Okay,
this is not a Q&A. Sorry guys, this is us just talking.
This is just us talking Bravo now.
Yeah, it's not a Q&A anymore. We're just talking Bravo, pop culture.
I think that JT has definitely been fucked over a lot by, like, the Craig rumor and things like that about calling Miss Patricia a bitch and, like, all of that. Like, he really did kind of get kicked when he was down, but he's, like, pulling Vanita along while he has a girlfriend, and I don't like that.
I really like Vanita. I think she's fun and bubbly and cute.
She's so beautiful.
She is stunning.
I love Vanita, and I hate that she's letting this little, like, leprechaun of a man just, like, stomp all over her heart this year.
I know.
And then the scene where she thought that the barber, like, that he had been mean with the barber about her, and
I know.
Vanita, baby.
I know, but honestly, that kind of made me mad, like, with the TV show, because I was kind of mad at Southern Charm when that happened. Because I was like, okay, this is scandalocious. Like, I love this. Bring it. Give me the drama. And then it was like, well, he didn't say that. I'm like, okay, well, thank you for wasting an hour of my fucking time.
And then they would dangle it as, like, a cliffhanger at the end of episodes before, you know. I agree. I did not like that they made that, like, such a big thing when it really wasn't.
It wasn't. You know who else has me sat in front of my television? Madison LaCroix. She is the MVP of Bravo. I cannot take my eyes off of her. She is the most beautiful, stunning, smart person I've ever seen in life. And the way she just sips her lemonade on television on her front porch, like, FaceTiming her mom, just looking so gorgy-porgy. Like, I cannot get enough of her. She is the most beautiful person I have laid my eyes on, and every time she comes up on the screen, like, you don't have a bad scene, because I'm just obsessed with your looks.
I have been obsessed with Madison since she got on the show. She's incredible. She kind of, like, replaced Cameron in a sense, right? You would think? Or were they on at the same time?
They were on at the same time. I forgot about Cameron.
I really did not like Cameron a lot when she was on the show. Like, I thought that she was really funny and like witty at times, and it was fun watching her kind of start her real estate business and kind of get into that venture. But she was so mean to Craig, and I did not like how mean she was to Craig all of the time. Like, that really bothered me.
Greg was like a piece of shit though. Like,
He was a piece of
honestly,
shit, but also like he was like trying to figure it out, and and I don't know why. It didn't bother me. Like I thought he was funny. He like
no, Craig is hilarious.
he always kind of like carried the show for me in a sense. Like kept watching because I wanted to know what Craig was going to do or say next.
Yeah, Southern Charm is just so amazing, and for them to be on 10 seasons now, like, I'm just glad there's a show that keeps popping their pussy for us and like keeps turning out content. Because
do you ever watch White Lotus?
so I saw the first and second season. I haven't seen the third season. I've started it twice now.
Okay.
And I know that it's a story building show and you've got to get into the characters and know some of their background before like the whole story actually presents itself.
Yeah.
I just haven't, I'm not there.
Okay, well, the reason I brought it up is because a lot of people are saying that the characters of season 3 are based off of Southern Charm characters.
I have heard that too. So I will definitely.
I'm curious to watch that to kind of see because there's like a Thomas Ravenel, and then and then there's a Miss Patricia type lady. So I'm excited to kind of watch that because of having my Southern Charm insight.
I want to get your thoughts on Miss Patricia. How do you feel about her, and what do you think she brings to the show? Does she not? Do they need to get away with her?
I'm kind of indifferent to her, to be honest. I think that she does like bring kind of like that Southern classy, like older mentality to the show, and like the properness and the decorum and all of that she really cares about is really prominent in Southern culture. And having somebody of exuberant wealth like her on
She
the
is so rich.
she's disgustingly rich.
She's rich.
She's so wealthy. And then you get to see her son just be a complete fucking fool, even though he's in his 50s and still living at mama's house. And it's wild.
It's his house now. I mean, he did buy it from Miss Patricia. And I didn't know until recently that he was one of the producers on the show. So now that I know that he's one of the producers on the show, I feel like we do need the Miss Pat of it all, because I feel like if we didn't, we would not see Whitney at all, because I think some of the best scenes of Whitney are his mom just being like, what are you doing? You're old man, like, you're just wasting your life away. Like, go find a nice girl. And I want Miss Pat to have that, because
I want Miss Pat to have grandbabies.
I know, and honestly, some of the best scenes are at her house.
Her parties are so elegant and beautiful, and I just want to be able to sit at that table with her sometime.
I would be so intimidated. I would be so intimidated to sit at a table with Miss Patricia, for real.
I love that Madison has done her hair for so long, and that's kind of like
I love their relationship. I love it.
Oh, they're so sweet. I love them.
Them just sitting there gossiping with fucking champagne is honestly goals.
It's just the two of them and they're cackling about other people. It's like, I want to be in like their gossip they have together that's unfiltered and not on camera. Like, I want to know the tea between Madison and Miss Pat.
Miss Pat brings all of the tea to Madison. Madison's like, oh, I didn't know that. And I'm like, yes, Miss Pat. Like, Whitney, like when Whitney went out with that girl that Shep was dating. Who's most likely to overshare on a podcast and get a passive aggressive text from mom about it?
Me. Definitely me.
You think it's you?
I think so. Because I feel like I hit her raw emotions the hardest, because I will say truths very bluntly and not filter them to her, and she doesn't like that.
Brittany, your truths hit hard though. Like, You have some stingers. That tongue is sharp.
I say what I see, okay? Sorry.
I'm just your small town Texas girly pop. Bless your heart. I want everyone to be happy and everyone to feel loved.
And see, I'm not like that. I'm like, why are you living?
I'm not like that.
Well, why are we living in delusion land? Okay, we need to fix this if we're going to be our true, authentic selves with each other. That's all I really want. Authenticity. Please.
Whatever. So it'd probably be you getting the text from mom.
Oh, no, actually, what I think would happen would be you getting a text about me from mom. She wouldn't text me directly.
You're probably right.
That's what it would be.
Mom, prove us wrong. Next time Brittany pisses you off, just text her. Don't text me.
Don't text her.
Just text her. Be direct with her.
What would be our real wife or our real housewives tagline based on our childhood trauma?
I feel like you will come up with a good one because you're quick with this. Based on our childhood trauma.
What would our most childhood trauma be? Would probably be the parents' divorce and the way it played out, right?
Yeah. Mine would probably be about like getting attention or something. Like, because I was the middle child. So, like, I didn't get attention as a child. So now I demand applause or something like that. That's pretty good. That's like giving main character middle child energy.
Now that's a good one. I like that.
Yeah, I didn't get attention when I was a child, so now I demand applause. Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Okay. How about my parents' marriage was a lie? So
Continue. Finish
So
that.
now,
Yeah, I like
what?
this. I like where
Our
this is
parents'
going.
marriage was a lie. So now I cope through unnecessary vices.
Yeah. Let's serve on like we're on camera and we're about to do our turn into the and look, we just turned our dress and our heels and put our hand on our head.
Hi, I'm Nix. I'm a child from an unhappy marriage. My way of coping is through unnecessary vices.
Oh, that was pretty good. Damn.
Okay.
I'm Ashlyn, and I didn't get enough attention as a child, so now I demand applause. All right, let's see. Okay, what's your sign for any like if we have any astrology girly pops that know shit? Come on our podcast and tell me everything I need to know. I know that I'm a Pisces. I know I'm a water sign. That's pretty much all I know, and I want to know more about me because
Yeah, please dissect us. I'm a Sagittarius, and I had done like the moon and rising stuff, and I realize now that I had done that all wrong because I don't know what time I was born.
oh wow, does that change things?
Yeah, depending on what time you were born, it apparently changes things. In what regard? Don't ask me. I don't know.
We want to know though.
But yeah, please tell us.
We want to know. So please come on here, dissect us, read us to filth. I don't care.
Okay. What is a red flag that you would fully ignore just because the man is so hot?
Him not talking to me.
Being ignored?
No, like him not even knowing that I exist. That is so annoying.
That is.
And I will ignore that because you're hot.
Yeah.
I will be like, this man is obsessed with me. I will tell myself anything I need to be like, this man has no issues. But seriously, if you don't talk to me, like, that's fine.
That's fine.
Even better if you don't talk to me. Like, you're perfect.
But only if you have money to support me being ignored.
See, I'm doing it all wrong. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
I would say being poor. That's a red flag.
That you ignore if they're hot? See, no. You can't be hot and poor.
Yeah, you can. Because then I'll help you start an Instagram or an OnlyFans and we'll make money off of this. I'll be your media baby.
I guess I am hot and poor.
You are hot and poor.
Okay.
You're a walking red flag, Ashlyn.
Tell me something I didn't know, girlfriend. All right. What's the most irrational ick you've gotten from a man?
Existing?
Yeah. God, I hate when they fucking do that.
Existing?
I hate when they do that.
When women can reproduce with other women and create only girls, you become obsolete.
There's that. Watch out, world.
What about you?
This is actually a new one for me.
Mm-hmm.
Tying your shoe in public.
Ooh, that's a good one. Okay.
Like, honestly, it's so embarrassing for me when I have to bend over and retie my shoe because I didn't tie it the correct way the first time. So if I see a grown ass man bending over in public, like in a mall, tying his shoe,
Or dropping something and then bending over to pick it up.
oh my gosh, like, why is their ass crack always showing? Why?
That doesn't happen with Sean, sadly. I wish it did because I could.
No, I feel like.
Guys, this is Nyx. While editing, I just wanted to put in a warning to family that we are about to talk about sexy time. So if you don't want to hear us talk about that stuff, I suggest you skip forward.
Okay. Oh, this is a kind of a spicy one. What's a kink you didn't know you had until someone accidentally awakened it?
Don't get caught.
That is a kink.
That's a good kink. I have a don't
Especially
get.
as a mama.
Yeah, I have a don't get caught kink. Like, just I wanna do it in weird places and see if people are gonna find out.
I am like that too. Strangely, that's.
What is that? Well, kinks are hereditary, so where do we get that from?
Are kinks hereditary?
That's what I've heard. What's your kink that you didn't realize you had?
Being a brat.
That's
I didn't know it was a thing, and actually, I was discussing this with you. I was like, "Holy shit!" Like, they have a kink that was designed after my personality,
just for you,
just for me, and I didn't know what that is. I mean,
for those who don't know what a brat is, Ashlyn, why don't you let us know what it is?
Okay, let's actually just Google what a brat is.
We're gonna hit you with the facts.
First things first, we're turning on incognito tab. What is a brat? All right. In modern pop culture, brat signifies someone confidently rebellious, unapologetically bold, and clearly defiant. Spoiled brat. Like, you're a brat. That's definitely me. Definitely not spoiled, but I like being a brat. It's definitely the way that I flirt. It's definitely the way that I speak to any man. Honestly, cute.
Dude, I overheard one of your conversations with the man, and when you were being a real brat to him, and he loved it. He was so into it. Remember that? He didn't know I was on the call, and I was just listening to you just kind of go into him.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Yeah. That was so funny. Oh my god.
Love that. Cut that, please.
Yeah. No. No, that's staying in.
Cut that. All right, next. What is your post hookup routine? What are you doing after you get dicked down?
Okay, so after me and my baby daddy dick it down, what we do is obviously he cleans me off because we do the pull out method. So he either comes on me or comes on himself. Okay, then we clean up. I gotta pee because if you don't pee after you have sex, you will increase the likelihood of getting UTIs. You will die of UTI. So yeah, we clean up, we get some water, we'll lay in bed, we'll either watch TV or read books together, just kind of hang out.
Are you a morning sex girly pop?
Oh, no, not at all. No.
Okay, what is your ideal time?
Anytime after 3 p.m.
I'm with you. Like, I am not awake. I am not alive. Please do not bring that smelly thing over next to me. I do not.
No, literally. Like, don't try. I don't want your morning wood on my back while I'm trying to snooze. Like, I am not a morning person to begin with. You will very rarely catch me in a good mood first thing in the morning. So last thing on my mind is getting my back blown out. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen.
I'm not a morning getting blown out. It is kind of fun to like walk around and be like, yeah, I had morning sex. Like
Already
that's
did
what this
it.
glow is today. Like, especially if you're in a good mood, you're like, maybe sex did make me happy today, and that's
Maybe.
like maybe that's why I'm in a good mood today.
Maybe. See, I am a sex before going on a date kind of person, though. I like sex before date, not after
No,
date.
I like the build up afterwards. Like
See,
especially like a little drunk, a little turned on, like give
if
me
you do it, yeah, if you do it before, then you have the opportunity to do it afterwards too. Like you can have the build up before and after. But
that's so much work though.
But no, like imagine you're getting ready to go out and do something. You're still feeling a little sexy. You guys get it on. You finish getting ready together, feeling all giggly and fun. Then you get in the car, you go do whatever your date is. You're already feeling really connected with each other. There's no pressure to like have sex afterwards if you're not feeling it or if you stay out too late. Or I like it before. I think it's fun. And then if you're like, you get home and you're still feeling it, you get to do it again.
Love that. And that's how 15 years of marriage works, people. Let's give
15
Nick her
years.
snacks. Let's give Nick her snacks. Snacks. Let's give Nick her
Snaps and
snacks.
snaps.
Snaps and snacks.
Oh my God, this is going to get cut, but you got to hear this story.
Should totally tell the listeners what someone commented on my photo the other day and what you said in return.
Yeah,
Because
we'll share this. Yeah. That was really weird. I have a screenshot of it. I'll read a direct quote.
please do.
I'm going to read a direct quote, okay?
I have never felt more beautiful in my life from this creepy man's comment.
From that one guy's comment. Where is it? Okay. He said, satin is dangerous for you and your radiant, silky appearance. One might not tell where the fabric ends and your skin begins. So I commented back to him, tagged him. I said to him, what a wildly poetic way to be disgusting.
It's so true.
Like, be poetic. Write me poems. Write about my skin being radiant. I love that. But don't be gross and do it on a public forum for somebody that you've never actually met in real life.
Okay, that's on me for having people follow me that I'm not friends with in real life. And that's on me. That's not on that guy.
That's on being perceived. All right, let's do a couple more questions.
Okay. Ew, I just want to know this because I know that we're both like scent girlies. What's your signature scent? What's your go-to perfume? What are you grabbing?
Right now I'm using A Slice of Heaven by Dossier. It's kind of like one of their own scents. It's very floral, a little musky. I love it. I use mostly Dossier for a lot of my perfumes. One of my favorite smells for the summer is Lust for Sun by Juliet Has a Gun. That one's really good.
That's a popular one.
What about you?
My go-to is Victor and Rolf Flower Bomb. That's my go-to if I am just trying to like freshen up, like a little spray scent. I use Sol de Janeiro, the body mist spray, and I use the pink bottle. I don't know what number it is. It's like bright bold pink. That's like just like a after the shower. I just want to like put some spritz on to smell a little bit more fresh. That's what I'm
yeah, my favorite thing to do is to put perfume into like body oils and lotions, and then you put it on your skin, and then it just gets like absorbed in, and it lasts for like until you shower.
Really. Yeah, literally Nina Poole, and she had the vitamin E oil. Is that what it was? Mm-hmm. Vitamin E oil. You know, it's the same thing. If you don't have vitamin E oil, throw on a shit ton of Aquaphor, rub yourself down. There's no scent to it, and then spray some fragrance on, and it will last all day. Whether it's a body mist, a perfume, anything like that, it's going to last forever. And honestly, like, my favorite spot to put it on is literally right here. Like, if like a man just came up behind your ear and like was like nibbling on your neck, he would just be like obsessed.
Yeah. See, the Flower Bomb Dossier has a dupe for that called Gourmand Flowers. It's so good.
It's so good. It is very similar. It does not last as long, but if you just do that tip I just told you about, I haven't had a bottle of the...
Okay.
All right, guys, that was kind of chaotic, but it was kind of healing as well.
I think that we definitely laughed together, and we didn't really spiral much, but we did expose a little bit of our trauma.
Drama.
But I think it was fun. We talked about Bravo quite a bit. We'll do a whole Bravo episode, I'm sure, because there's especially after the cameras pick back up and we see that shit that's happening at the end of Summer House and Southern Charm with Paige and Craig. Yeah.
No, we have, like, the next couple of weeks are going to be really Bravo heavy for our listeners. So, sorry, not sorry. If you love Bravo, stay with us, and we will also talk about things not Bravo related if you're interested in that. But that was honestly so much fun, and my favorite thing to do is just to chit chat with you and gossip about what's going on in our lives. So,
absolutely my favorite thing to do.
I love just being a girly, swirly, girly pop with you. We just get to talk about all of the things that no one else gives a fuck about in our lives.
No, literally.
If I were to be like, yeah, Dad, what's your Bravo Roman Empire? He would have nothing to say to me.
He would be like, what's Bravo?
Yeah, Bravo. No.
Why are you saying Bravo to me?
I know.
Well, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please give us a review, give us a like, share it with your friends, and tune in next week.
If you have any questions that you want to ask us, send it to our Instagram, our TikTok, our Facebook. Just DM us any question that you have that you want us to answer. Maybe people will start asking us for unhinged advice.
I hope so. This has been so much fun. I love you. I love you.
I love you. Thank you for eavesdropping with us. And we'll talk to you later. Thanks, guys.